All right, we just finished getting back from the first game of the season. We had a doubles battle today. Tony Thomas with my partner. Officially on the UDisc app, we dropped a 10 down, but it was a 12 down. Our card mates that were keeping score didn't give us the birdie on 5, and then the birdie that we got on 13, as we actually had an eagle look on 5. My drive was pretty nice there, put us within 60 feet. But obviously we didn't make that putt. But yeah, no. Big shout out to Seth for putting that together. I believe they won with a 14 down. Second place was 12 down. And that's where we would have been there, tied for second. But yeah, today, I don't know why I put this back in the bag, but this is how it came. I've already used this, and this is what we're talking about today. The Sora stand-up rack. When I first saw this thing on Facebook, I was like, that's pretty cool. I ordered it. It was like $37. And it took a while to get here. The courier service that the owner of this company was using was not working, so he switched it all up, and I received it today, which is great. Comes with this little card, and I don't know if you guys would be able to scan that. I mean, you're probably watching this on your phone, so you're not going to be able to scan that, but the website is soradiscgolf.com, and this is what you get, right? Whoa, Frank, what is this nonsense? This is a mess. This is genius, folks. This is genius. All right, so what we have here are different type of molds, right? Holders. I believe the standard pack, which is what I got, comes with, let me count these things. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. It's about 13 slots for high speed, right? So fairways and drivers. And then it has your mid-range slots, which is 4, and then your putters, which are 3. And I'm gonna put this all together and show you how it works in the bag. This is really cool. I used it today. You're never gonna lose a disc with this, folks. Trust me. Oh, I just threw 4 shots. I forgot where my other one went. That's never gonna be your problem again. Every time you look in the bag and you see a slot empty, you'll know exactly which disc it is and where it's supposed to go. And I like this for organizing my discs as well. So I put my disc in order of stability with the understable stuff first in the slot. And then I put them from my approach disc to mid-range to fairway driver, control driver to distance driver. And that's generally how I've been doing this. So this is how you put it. You insert this little big strip in here, and they come connected like this. So potentially I might have this backwards. Yes, I do. And that's fine, because it's real easy to pop it back out and put it correctly. So it looks like drivers, mid-range, is that a mid-range? Driver, mid, driver, putter, So they come marked on the side here, which is great. That is really cool. I didn't even realize that until we took it apart again. So they come already molded on the side. I don't know if you guys can see that. I stopped being lazy and I brought the light down so that you guys can see these more clearly. On the lower right hand side here, you'll see this D for driver. And you'll definitely want to put them in the proper order. This hole is looking like it's going through the top. So we'll just do that. All right, those are connected. Now we got some more drivers. Put it through that top hole. We got our drivers. Now the mid-ranges are next. Don't mind my OCD-ness. All right, that's looking swell, folks. And then these are the putters. Which I keep my throwing putters in the top compartment of my bag anyway. So this is what it looks like when it's set up. Really nice, really clean. You tighten it up, because who doesn't like it tight, right? And then with the slack, you can just throw it right through again through the bottom hole. Get that little DP action going. And here it is, it pops out the other side. Snap it in here. This side pops out. And then you tighten it by just moving it to the side, and there you go. So right now this is built and it's ready to be placed inside your bag. So I'll show you real quick out of the bag what it looks like, right? So we got the Luna. Oh, come on, guys. We got my signature disc that I got from Caleb over at the Campground Disc Golf Store. Don't forget to visit him. My approach discs, my A4 and my A2, sorry, my A5, my M4, the M1, the M3, and the M2, right? The reason why I'm putting the M1 here is because this is a lot flippier than the disc suggests. My roller disc H5, that goes here. H4, my hyzer flip up. H3 control driver. Then I got my F1, which the reason why I'm putting it here in the slot is because this one is also a little more flippier than the numbers suggest. My F2. And my FA, whatever that is, my Shrike, the Flippy D1, D Model S for the straight shot, my main driver D2, and my Wind Killer, the D1. So now I am missing a disc here. Maybe I will put another putter there. Would this fit there comfortably? It looks like it does. So I guess I'll put my other throwing putter in here, which is, I got two other throwing, my Flippy Luna. I use that disc. And then this PA3, I throw it every now and then. But she's, this is what I putt with too. But this is a good This is a good disc. So yeah, I got my putters in my putter pouch. Then all of the discs that I throw are right here in order of stability, right? So flippy, straight, overstable, right? This is a less stable approach disc, a really stable approach disc. My flippy M4, the M1 that is a little bit less flippy than the M4, the M3, which is a stray flyer, my M2, which goes really, this disc flies so good, man. So good. Then I got my H5, the H4, H3, the F1 that's a little flippy. Then I got the FX2. Let me make sure that's what it is. Yep. FX2. I like that disc too. That one is a far flyer. Then I got my FA1, the Shrike. My flippy. The flight number on this are 12504. I'm gonna tell you what, this thing has been beat down like somebody's grandma. This has been used and abused. This one, she'll pop up and fly, and then depending on the wind, give you that finish you're looking for. This is a straight flyer. Then I got my go-to thrower, the D2. And then when the headwind is out of control, the D1. Obviously, you've seen I used it today. Today, I literally chunked a hole 18 with this, threw it like a 70-foot stall hyzer and parked it right next to the basket. So I did take the nuke out of the bag because the D1 does the same thing. And I could throw this better than I throw the D1 because I just like the way this feels in my hand and I'm used to this plastic. So that's what it looks like, folks. Check this out. All together, right? So let's say, for instance, you're out there in the field and I'm gonna chuck this M2. Boof, the M2 is gone, right? Oh, that M2 flew good. I'm gonna throw this Luna. Boof, the Luna is gone. Oh, wow, let me see if this fairway will go farther than that. Boom, the fairway is gone. Right away, you can tell, hey, I'm missing my Luna. Okay, we found that one. We found the Luna, and we found the MX2. You're never gonna lose another disc ever, folks. Well, at least not leave a disc behind, which, shout out to Tony, man, because there's a guy in our local course that every day he's finding a disc from this dude. Don't be that guy. Don't leave your discs, and this is great, because guess what? Let's say, for instance, you are doing a tournament. You got this rack in your car ready to insert into your bag with your tournament-ready discs, right? Let's say you're having a casual round and you don't need all these discs. Let's say all you want to run is maybe 2 or 3 drivers, 2 fairways, maybe a control driver, and a bunch of mids and putters. There's going to be courses that you're going to play that you're never going to throw a driver on, right? There's this course in Seymour, Indiana, that a 400-foot hole is a par 5 on U-disc. And yeah, you can throw your driver to get there 400 feet, but you could also throw a fairway driver 350 and have a chip up or a 50-footer for an eagle. You know, so this is really cool. If you are like me and you like to be organized, this is the best part of this, right? I'm going to take all of these discs out because it's much easier, I noticed, to put it in the bag once you have removed all of the discs, right? And I'll put it in the bag and I'll show you guys how cool this is. And this is a lot of discs, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 discs. And that's what the standard pack brings you. 20 molds for you to hold, which is fair because, you know, 4 throwing putters, 5 mid-ranges, and 11 fairway control, and distance drivers. That's, if you're carrying more than 20 discs, what are you doing, you know? All you really need is 3 discs in each type, right? So you need a flippy, a stable, and an overstable disc for your putters. Same thing with your mid-ranges, same thing with your fairway, same thing with your control driver, and the same thing with your drivers. So technically all you really need are 12 discs, plus your putters. Anyway, let's get the baggie out. Ugh. And this is how this works. So I take the entire mold and I insert it into the bag as so. However you fit it. And there she is, sitting nicely in the bag. See that? You can barely even see it. Then you take your disc and here we go. Flippy Luna. My Luna Bomber. My overstable Harp. Approach disc A5. Approach disc A2. Boom, my putters are done. Here comes a mid-range, flippy mid-range. Pop. Get right in there. Right? The not so flippy M1. The straight flyer MX3. And my meaty boy, the MX2. And those are in there. Roller disc H5. I used to use a Queen as a roller disc as well. H4 for that Heiser flip. H3 for a straight boy. F1 flippy. FX2 straight to a turn shot. F1 overstable. FA1. My flippy Shrike. Right in her slot. My flippy D1. My D Model S. My D2. And then my D1. And they all have their slot and their own space in here. Let me make sure, because I don't want to be telling a lie here. Yep, they all have their slot and they all have their space, as you can see, right? I got them in there. All right, I got to throw a frozen rope 6 feet off the ground, 300 feet. I know exactly where my disc is and I grab it. Boom. I need a shot that I can throw straight for 240 feet and then have it finish to the left. MX2. And that's it. And when you finish with those shots, you have them organized in your bag to where you can see them. This bag is a little tight. I think this is the max of what this bag's capacity is. But look at how nice that is. Real easy, real smooth to keep your disc organized. And I would actually probably remove a couple so that the bag will be less tight. And that's easy to do. Like for instance, I have this whole throwing putter pouch that I'm not using, that I'm only using for one disc. Why don't I just put my Luna in there, my flippy Luna, and give this bag a little room to breathe, right? And then all you would do is just remove that one putter mold off of the whole thing. And we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna show you right now how that's done. So you figured out your discs and you've decided, hey, you know what? I don't need all these discs. Especially if I'm playing a casual round, I don't need to have all of these discs. Boom. Let me show you how we would fix that real quick. And I think that's the coolest part about this, is that it's modular. And you're able to add or remove modules that you're not needing. So for instance, they have a couple of singles for each, right? If my plan was to take away some distance drivers, right? Put it like this, and then just feed this little wormhole right through here. We get her out of there. And that's all. That's all she wrote. You pull it out. Okay, I don't need an extra putter, or maybe you do. If you need the driver, you go all the way to your driver side, which you could probably do from the back here instead of having to unthread the whole thing. All right, I got one driver I'm trying to remove, or I'm trying to remove two drivers. Right, you take out the little mold. This is 3 drivers right here, and that's it. Real simple, real easy, folks. Real easy to set up and configure. I like it that it's modular, and that was the big selling point for me, that it's modular. And these things right here act like handles and or dividers. So if I was into putting my stuff in like this, where I needed some dividers, then I could use those. But I really don't need the dividers because my bag is pretty tight as is. So yeah, just push this right through. This looks good. Oh, this was the putter. That's why I'm like, why isn't this thing fitting right? That's the putter. And they're marked on the side, guys, so it's real easy to distinguish what mold it's for. And I've tried a variety of discs on these, and it's true to whatever disc you put in there. So, because even the drivers might be from different companies, but they all have the same shape. Put this nice and tight, and then we'll thread it through. And yes, I need a haircut, folks. I do. I will get one soon. This is super cool because Wednesday we're having an impromptu match. Today was also another impromptu doubles to get the rust out before the competition starts. If you haven't joined the league, folks, and you are trying to improve, that is the best way to do it. I started playing last year in April, and when I tell you, I couldn't throw, you hear my Hispanic? I couldn't throw 150 feet to save my life. Went into league, shot a plus 18 on my very first round. And yeah, the putting sucks pretty bad. This year, I'm a little more successful with it. Our 12 down round today was probably a 950 rated round, which is not bad. My goal for this year is to be a 900 rated player. These little trinkets, believe it or not, this is going to make you good. This is definitely going to make you good, because when you know exactly where your discs are and you're organized, you know your throw ahead of time. This will reduce you getting time violations because you know what disc you're going to throw. It's crazy. One little thing can help you with all of this. Now, my problem is I shouldn't have bought the D1 and the D5, the D2 in the same color. That'll get a little confusing, but we'll get it figured out. And I am going to order another one for my cart bag, and in my cart bag I only run three discs of each stability. Here in my main carry-around bag, where it's not a cart friendly, I got all the discs, but to be honest with you, there's a couple of discs in here that I have not thrown in a while. And there you have it. That's it. All of your discs in order of how you prefer. I like the understable to stable to overstable in that order all the way down the pipe. This is a nice bag. Got another couple of putters up here to throw, and then my putting putters. And that's it. She's all said and done. Don't forget to check Chris out, soradiscgolf.com, man. This is a good product. And for what it is, the price is very reasonable. $37 delivered. You can't beat that, man. That's 2 McDonald's meals. So don't eat McDonald's for 2 days, and you can buy yourself a stand-up rack. That'll help you stay organized on the course and potentially stop you from losing discs. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.